Boxing Unfiltered, Lucas Media. Don't forget, hit the like button and subscribe. So, as we know, man, I always say boxing 90% business, 10% the actual fight. However, I forgot to add in, it could be some drama going on. And as most people know, at least are starting to know, Claressa Shields, who's the GOAT women's boxing, has been dealing with Papoose for some time. Now, everybody knew that Papoose was married to Remy Ma, multi-platinum artist. Remy Ma, last hit that I can remember of recent memory was her and Fat Joe, all the way up, all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. Anyway, her and Papoose was married. I know Claressa spent years in jail. Pap held her down while she was locked up. They came out. I believe they had some type of, I don't know if it was like a vow renewal or something online on TV. I never watched it, but like I saw images of it. I know they got a daughter together. And, so I didn't know that they were separated. Well, you heard rumors and she was with some battle rapper and, this, that, and the third. Well, Claressa did an interview a couple days ago with the Breakfast Club, and they were talking about Papoose, and she was talking about, she loved Papoose and want to start a family. Pap got to clean up, or he got to handle his situation. Charlamagne asked, what are you talking about? And she's like, the elephant in the room was Remy Ma. She never said Remy Ma's name, but she kind of talked about the situation. Well, Remy Ma responded to it, and she came out with an audio talking about it and about her and Papoose supposed to be going through a divorce, but he really ain't got it. And then she starts going at Claressa Shields directly in the image, but basically talking about she been with him since she knew him since she was 10, been married to him since she was 13, and I don't know. I guess she's supposed to be taking a major dig, as y'all can see at this in this image. And then Claressa responds back and basically just says, yes, we're gonna have a family, yes, we're happy, and you're still invited to the barbecues and cookouts as long as you have a good attitude. Leave me and Pap alone. Nobody worried about you. July 26th is her upcoming fight, is our focus. And Claressa, over the last couple of years, she's becoming more of a household name. I've been knowing her since she was an amateur. But to the casuals, like I said, she's doing more interviews on the Breakfast Club. She got her movie that came out. Her, Remy Ma, Papoose in this saga. And Remy Ma got so many millions of followers online. And, every time Remy Ma talks about Claressa, she's still making her known to people who don't even watch boxing. I ain't talking about the fans who do. We talking about people who don't know nothing about boxing is now starting to say, "Oh yeah, I know Claressa, I know the GOAT." But hey, this is a situation that happens. Look, they grown. I mean, I guess Papoose and Remy Ma separated. I ain't got no dog in the fight. Y'all shouldn't either. And I mean, if him and Claressa happy, it is what it is. If Remy Ma happy, it is what it is. But all this back and forth, why don't y'all just get in the ring? Remy and Claressa. Claressa already talking about she'll knuckle up with people, and she's supposed to be on that show, Baddies, and all this. Okay, well, how about y'all get in the ring? Remy Ma, didn't you get busy with somebody back in the day? Isn't that how you end up going to jail? You had to use that toolie or whatever. So I mean, y'all might as well just go ahead. Get in the ring. Y'all both gonna make millions. I mean, probably 10, 20 million a piece. And it just be what it be. But honestly, I mean, I don't really see the big deal about it. I mean, some people be trying to talk about Claressa, but this is my thing. How many people I know that dealt with people that's married or separated or whatever. Like, that's their business, But I saw Claressa talk about she can't say certain things anymore because she's trying to be a 100 millionaire. Well, look, when you deal with people in the celebrity life, like she was engaged for a couple of years. Don't nobody even know who her ex was. I remember I used to watch him do stuff on her Instagram and all of that, but people don't know who he is. But when you deal with celebrities, especially Papoose, he's been well known and he's been popular from what I can remember, at least since 2004. Isn't that when he got that $1 million deal around that time? So, and then like I said, Remy Ma, she was famous, popped somebody, went to jail, came out, even got even more famous. And ain't she, what was on that show? Was she on Love and Hip Hop and all of that? So when you start dealing with people like that, Claressa, these are the type of things that you got to deal with. But I mean, look, like I said, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not choosing no side. And I don't understand why some of y'all do. I mean, it is, all I'm hearing is 3 millionaires talking online. I saw Papoose came out and was like, oh, she cheated on me multiple times and he caught her and this, that. Remy Ma said he cheated on her. And I mean, just, I don't know. Sound like a marriage to me. When people going through problems, you hear stuff like this all the time. But, you know, it is what it is. But I just want to get my quick thoughts about it, about the saga. And listen, honestly, the biggest winner out of all of this is Claressa, because she's doing her thing inside the ring, and their saga's not doing nothing but making the casuals even more known who she is. So even if I was a part of Remy, like if I was her brother or something, I'd be like, just stop talking about it. Like, you're not doing that but making them bigger. You said Papoose on Fight Hype and Fight Hub and now articles, and like Pap is really associated with boxing now. That's crazy. And I remember when Papoose was, like I said, the artist. And remember when he did A to Z, made a song out of that? Well, a lot of y'all probably don't know it. I wish I could play it, but I'd probably get a copyright strike. But he made the song A to Z, then he did it from Z to A backwards, and like he's a very slept on artist. You know, had he came out in the mid '90s, he might have been, you know, a top rapper. But anyway, I'm digressing to hip hop. But I just want to get my quick thoughts about it. Tell me what y'all think.